Hey lovelies, it's Kate. Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. I'm so excited for this build. Most of you know how much I love Barbie. Last year in summer I had a whole Barbie series on my channel where I'd build the Barbie camper, multiple Barbie dream houses, and just anything Barbie. And as soon as the Barbie movie was announced, I just knew that I'm going to be in another Barbie mood again, so I just had to build another Barbie house. This here was my inspiration. It's a real house in Malibu, and usually the colors are a lot more muted, like some type of pastel pink, but for the movie promo, they redid the house and painted it hot pink. They added the can floaties to the pool, and I felt so inspired, and I just used it as a base and main inspiration for this build. But as you will see, the shape is a little bit different, but I took a close look at this when I was building this. And I started off by working on the pool. When you look at the original reference, the pool is diagonal compared to the house, and I also just built a diagonal pool. I've built it on a foundation, and I've then used this little stool from Spa Day, I think, to spell out can, because in the original reference there are some can floaties in the pool, and I felt like this is so iconic. I just had to recreate this. The original floaties are golden or yellow, but I just decided to use a pastel pink color here. I wanted everything to be super pink, and while I was following the reference a bit, I still wanted to add my own ideas to this, and I just placed all these little stools, and I've then used the tool mod to move it over so it's like sitting inside the pool. I've also lowered the floaties a little bit, and yeah, this is not functional, it's just looking very fancy. And I'm also going to use some real floaties, which are a part of the game, so your Sims can actually like chill in the water. But I feel like it just adds so much to this build, and when I looked at the reference, it like immediately caught my eye. I stumbled upon this house multiple times, like last year when I was researching Barbie dream houses and stuff from the Barbie movies and all that. I was stumbling upon this house over and over again because it's existing in real life, as I said, and it's just so beautiful. And for the promo, when they changed the color and added the can floaties, like the can floaties just stood out so much to me. And it's an Airbnb, so people can rent it out. And they've done so much for the movie promo. Like every single brand, or almost every single brand on this planet, has collabed with Barbie. And I just love this so much. I'm just so hyped up. I'm so in Barbie mode. I can't wait to see the movie. I'm so excited, and I just can't wait. Also, it kind of matches the whole Barbie mood that I'm in right now. But like for the last 2 years or 3 years even, I wanted to go platinum blonde. I used to dye my hair jet black, and it's a real struggle to go from jet black to platinum. So I had to grow out the black hair, and then I got highlights over and over again, so I was already quite blonde, but I always wanted to go as blonde as possible. Like every time I got home, I was really happy with my hair, but I thought, okay, but I want more. But I always got highlights because it's so much better when the hair grows out, like it's not looking too harsh. And this time I was like, okay, make me as blonde as possible. I want to go platinum. I'm ready to go Barbie blonde. So that's what I did, and I'm so happy. I'm just really over the moon, and my hair also survived. Like it's not super fried or anything, so I'm really happy. And I also, of course, worked on a Barbie CC set because I was just so hyped. I looked at pictures from the Barbie movie set, and I recreated objects from the set, but I added my own ideas and style to it. And you can grab the CC set on my Patreon. The link is in the description. It's in early access, and I'm just so excited that I can finally show you this Barbie set, and you can grab it from my Patreon. As I said, thank you so much for your support, and I just love you all so much. Thank you for being awesome and for being here. And here I'm working on the water slide. Unfortunately, we of course don't have functional slides in this game, but when you look at the reference, the pink slide really stands out. So I wanted to add it just for decorative purposes. And for this, I've used a small table. I don't know to which pack it belongs really, but I rotated it using the tool mod, and I then duplicated it and I used tool to arrange it. It's still CC free and unmodded. You of course don't need the mod or anything to use this house. You can just grab it from my gallery and you can let your Barbie Sims or any sim move in. And I just wanted to add it just so it looks really fancy. And I'm still hoping for some type of water park pack. Like, this is so high on the list of my dream packs. I wish we would get this. But speaking of packs, of course, the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack is, I don't know if it's already come out when this video is out, because I'm just recording this right now and I'm not sure when I'm going to release it, but it's either out already or it's about to drop, and I'm so excited for this. I've spent the last weeks working on my CC set, and I've also worked on this build here, and I was just getting ready for the new expansion pack to come out. I just feel so hyped to work on something new, to have a new world to build in. Honestly, I didn't feel too inspired recently and I just needed something new and fresh, and then Barbie got me really hyped because it just made sense to work on some Barbie content because of like my Barbie series from last year. It's just something that I love and something that I've done before, so it just felt natural to just get back into working on Barbie content. And I then also got really hyped for Horse Ranch, because I think it's called Horse Ranch. I hope I'm not mistaken. So I wasn't really active in the community. I just kind of worked on stuff in the background and all that. And yeah, I'm just really excited to create more content. It just felt like, I don't know, the community also got really quiet, which always happens when a new pack is about to come out. So I just also went a little bit more quiet, I guess, and just worked on stuff in the background. Now that everyone is hopefully really hyped for the game and new content again, I'm also back and really hyped and just super excited to release a lot of horse related builds. Maybe I could also do a horse Barbie crossover. I'm just ready for everything and I'm just really excited to be back. And let me know in the comments down below, how have you been doing? How is your summer going? What's happening? What are you excited for? Are you excited for the Barbie movie? Are you excited for the new pack? What is happening? I'm a bit out of the loop here, so give me all the updates in the comments, please. And yeah, here I'm expanding the build more and more. A part of the build is diagonal and a part of the build is not, because of the way I build it, and everything that's diagonal in this game is super complicated to me, because sometimes stuff is not really lining up and then you can not really close a room and unless another wall is diagonal. I don't know how to explain it, but you might know the struggle. Everything is just so confusing. And here I'm using platforms to just lower a part of the foundation, because I wanted to have this sunken area that you can also see in the reference. There is an outdoor kitchen, so I just wanted to do the same. I'm not sure if I totally forgot to add the barbecue grill and sink here. If I did, I'm going to add this for the gallery upload. I don't know, someone asked me if I hate ovens. Like, I just forget some random stuff whenever I'm building kitchens, and I was so focused on the rest of the furniture when I was working on this outdoor kitchen that I think I might have forgotten to add a barbecue grill. But it's going to be in the upload. Whenever something random is missing, it's usually still added to the gallery update and the tray files. And I wanted to have this beautiful area that looks like a sunroom. I've added all these windows. The windows are from Growing Together. There's a beautiful pastel pink swatch, and as soon as you're working on any Barbie build and you want it to be really pink, you have a hard time combining all these different swatches and objects, because some objects simply don't have a pink swatch, some do, but like, because we have so many packs and kits at this point, there are enough pink objects. I hope that we still might get some type of color wheel update. I don't think so, but it would be awesome. But some colors here are clashing. This has been the case for all my Barbie builds. All the different pink colors are kind of clashing, but it still works. It's like so over the top and so pink that it hurts your eyes. And this is what I'm going for actually. So I think at this point it also doesn't matter if some of the pink colors kind of clash, because I mean it's just one giant pink build. So who cares? But some of you might be pleased to see later that the interior this time is much more toned down and muted. The exterior is just really pink, really loud, really over the top. The interior is really modern, and I've also used pink, but more pastel pink colors, so it's more modern and muted, so your eyes are not going to hurt when you are playing on the inside. It's just the exterior, because I felt like some of my Barbie interiors were like so overboard, which was fun because it's supposed to look like a toy and really colorful. But here I thought I'm just going to tone it down a bit. So for a change, this interior isn't too over the top when it comes to the color choices. I've used this little cube, which is from the luxury party pack, I think. It's just a small table. It's the best object ever when you are working on a over-the-top Barbie build or anything, just anything that's over the top really, because it's glowing, it's colorful. I've also used it for my Polly Pocket build last year. And this build, or builds like this in general, just make me happy. I love pink. Pink makes me happy. I love colorful builds, which is kind of ironic because a lot of the builds are really modern and really minimalistic and really neutral colored. But whenever I'm working on a build like this, it's fun. I feel like there are like only two types of builds that I can create. They're either really muted and really neutral, or they are like hyper colorful and over the top. There's no in between. I should work on creating something that's in between. I feel like this would be fun too, but yeah, it's either like white and beige and gray and boring, or it's like really loud and colorful and your eyes are going to hurt. These are the two types of builds that you are getting from KateEmerald at this point. And I've used some pink base skin bushes. You can find them in Debug or Live Edit. I'm not too sure, but I love to use them. They are so beautiful, and they were the perfect match for this type of build. The pink color is just perfect for a Barbie build, and it just made the build look even more happy and friendly. So I've added these bushes and some palm trees, and here we are working on the interior already. You can see that I've used a really dusty, muted pastel pink color for the walls, and I've also used a floor which has the same type of color. It's from Get Famous, I think, and I've used a white kitchen from Dream Home Decorators, so the interior is not really hot pink at all, as I've said before. So it's like really modern and muted. I feel like even if you are not too much into the color pink, you could totally plain this house, but as always you could just change it. So I wanted this to be really tasteful and modern and not too over the top, and I've used pink objects here and there like this painting on the wall. I'm not sure to which pack it belongs, and also these little shelves, these little cubes, and the bar stools are a bit more colorful, and so is the table, but I just wanted to have a nice middle ground between modern and muted and pink, because it's still a Barbie build, so I of course had to use pink on the interior as well. The island count is just gigantic. I just love this. It's my dream in real life. I've talked about this before. Just having so much space and having, like, it's just gigantic. Like if you would roll out some dough, for example, there's like no limit. You have so much space, you couldn't even roll out too much dough. I don't know, nothing is this big. There's no pizza which is too big for this type of table, for example, or island counters. So I think it's really awesome. It looks really gigantic. It is over the top, but we know here on this channel that kitchens can't be too big, I guess. I always build these giant kitchens. I've then just used some walls to separate the living area a bit, and I've used windows from the Greenhouse Haven kit for this. So we have this gigantic island counter, we have a small breakfast table, and then we have this big space which is for entertaining guests. So this is just the official dining room area, I guess. And I've then used this little corner to create a living room because I wanted to have a nice area where I could place a TV on the wall so your Sims can watch TV. And I just love this rug. I think it's from high school years. It's like really colorful. It comes in pastel rainbow colors, and I love it because it just looks so colorful, but it's not too much. I don't like when a rug has too much color or textures because I feel like as soon as you place your furniture on top, everything looks super busy. So I love to use like really neutral colored rugs, and this pastel colored rug is like the perfect middle ground and compromise for me here. I then used some paintings from City Living, and I've just used a big dining table for the computer because everything is like so gigantic here that I just didn't want to use a small regular desk. And directly connected to the living area, we have this really big spacious bathroom. So this is kind of the main bathroom at the bottom. There are two sinks because why not? It just reminds me of a master bedroom, but I just wanted to include everything here. So you would have enough sinks. Maybe two Sims are in the bathroom at the same time, which sometimes happens. So there are just enough sinks, and I've used some curtains for privacy because I know some of you enjoy this type of realistic gameplay. I mean, not a lot is realistic about this house, but I still wanted to include enough curtains. And I like completely forgot to add a toilet to this bathroom here at this point. And you might see that when I'm working on another bathroom here, I just completely remembered it, and I'm going down to the bathroom again to add a toilet. So don't worry. I just thought, okay, something is missing. I forgot something, you know, when you have this feeling inside like the back of your head, but you don't know what's missing. And yeah, I just totally remembered. And this here is Barbie's master bedroom. It's big, it's open, it's gigantic. So we have the main bedroom, as you will see, where I'm going to place the bed, but then directly connected to it there is a walk-in closet, which is why I'm saying it's open. Like the bedroom itself is closed off, of course, and has a door, so Barbie has privacy, but it's like really open and has this beautiful walk-in closet directly connected to it, including a sofa and everything. It almost seems like a big hotel room. I mean, it's a mansion, and Barbie just needs a big master bedroom. There will be more bedrooms because maybe Barbie has a family or some guests over, so you can totally have a big family in this house, but the focus is the whole Barbie idea. So I just had to build a really big Barbie master bedroom, and again everything is pink but really muted and pastel. I added a bookshelf, a sofa, just anything. And of course Barbie also has her own bathroom, so it's a nice, beautiful ensuite, so there's anything you would need. And I feel like the contrast looks so funny when you see like the outside in the background, and it's like hot pink, and then you have this very muted interior. But yeah, maybe some of you are happy about this. This is just another random bedroom. I don't have any idea or backstory for this. I just wanted to add as many bedrooms as possible. I still wanted them to be very spacious because it's a luxurious mansion, so I wanted to make sure that all the bedrooms are really big and they have their own bathrooms, so all of them are en suite. But when you enter the house, when you play in this, you will immediately see which one is kind of the master bedroom because of the big walk-in closet. This room here will also have a walk-in closet, but not as like beautiful as the master bedroom. I feel like it just looks more luxurious in a way, but the color scheme is like the same everywhere. Only one room is going to be pastel purple, as you will see, because I just wanted to have one different color, which still makes sense for a Barbie build. And I mean, Barbie comes in all kinds of different colors, and I mean, you could also make a baby blue type of Barbie build, or there are like so many options, and there's like so much diversity when it comes to Barbie these days. Also to the Barbie dolls themselves, luckily, which is just amazing. Barbie comes in all shapes and colors, which is the most amazing thing. Nowadays things are different, and this also goes for like basic color schemes for Barbie builds. Like, as I've said, you could make a pastel blue or maybe violet or green. I feel like, to me, Barbie is just really happy and bright and colorful. So I always have to think of like really colorful color schemes and not like a minimalistic white interior or black or gray or beige, like other neutrals. I feel like the furniture is always really colorful and happy. Like when I think of Barbie, I think of happy exteriors and interiors, but anything is possible because Barbie is what you want Barbie to be. Like, you create your own stories, your own storylines, and this is what makes Barbie so amazing. But for me, like, I always have to think of the color pink, and everything is just so colorful and happy. And the whole movie promo is also the same. It's like really pink and really colorful, and I just love Barbie in general. And this is the sunroom. I turned it into a small party room. There's a dance floor. And yeah, here you can see lots of screenshots. You can grab this build from the gallery. My ID is KateEmerald. You can also grab the tray files from my Patreon. My tray files are always in early access for 2 weeks. You will find the link in the description box. And you can also grab my Barbie inspired CC set from my Patreon. It's also in early access. I'm just so excited for anything that's coming, the new pack and all the stuff that I'm going to create, and I hope that you are excited as well. Leave me a comment down below. Do you like this build? Let me know what you think. I hope you are doing so well. I hope you will enjoy this build and the new pack and just everything that's to come. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye. Bye.